Buddy, today is Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. He would have been 87 today. And this Sunday, you can honor the man and the dream by attending a cross-cultural concert at the Museum of Jewish Heritage. It's called Soul to Soul. It will feature Yiddish music traditions along with the blues. Bryna Wasserman is the Executive Director of the National Yiddish Theatre. Tony Perry and Lisa Fishman are performers in the Soul to Soul concert. Welcome to the three of you. We are so pleased to have you here in Studio 3C.
Thank you.
So pleased to be talking about this wonderful performance that's coming up this Sunday. Bryna, tell us a little bit about how this all came about and what to look forward to.
Certainly, because we're a 101-year-old theater, and Zalman Lotic, our musical director, started looking into the music of Paul Robeson and understanding that he sang in Yiddish, and how wonderful it would be to bring the two cultures together, the Yiddish culture and obviously the Black American culture. And bringing it together at the Museum of Jewish Heritage is a sheer joy.
Blacks and Jews have similar experiences. What maybe did you learn that you didn't know already in kind of bringing this together and researching it?
I think I always knew that American Jews were really active in the civil rights movement in helping that struggle, but it had never occurred to me until we started working on this project that that era was right after the Holocaust had happened. So it makes perfect sense that American Jews understood what that struggle was and realized that they had to also help so that this wouldn't happen to someone else as well.
Sure. For you, Lisa, as well?
I think similar. I learned so much about how involved the Jewish people were in the civil rights movement, both in terms of actually participating in freedom rides and sit-ins, helping legally, our poster here shows this famous rabbi, I think Abraham, I'm not going to get the whole name, but walking with Martin Luther King on the march to Montgomery.
Sure.
So there were a lot of things I actually didn't know about from my own cultural history. There was such a support there in the civil rights movement and beyond.
Which just has to be so exciting to be, you turn this into an educational experience, not just for people who go to see it, but for you performing and putting it on.
A sheer joy to bring these two cultures together and to have an opportunity to connect through music. And what better way to bring these two souls together?
Now, there is so much in the world of music that this is open to between the two cultures. This is presented with the help of hip-hop pioneer Russell Simmons, Rabbi Mark Schneider, and the Foundation for Ethnic Understanding. All right, so why is it important for the museum and the theater to host an event like this?
Because it really tells it. The theater itself is a window into the past, but we need to look at the future, so that we need to examine the next 100 years. And by celebrating our culture and by celebrating the two cultures together through art, we believe that that's the road. The bridges are created through art. And I believe that our artistic director, Zalman Lotic, has that same passion. What better way than through song to experience the joy and the sadness of the two cultures?
Well, that just put me in the mood to hear a little bit of song. Perhaps Lisa and Tony, can you indulge us a little bit with a little sampling of what we'd hear?
Yeah, we'll give you a little taste of something, a little bit of Yiddish, a little bit of English, something that you're going to recognize, and here we go. That was actually high. Here we go. Oh, wenn Tzadikim kommen on, oh, wenn Tzadikim kommen on, oi Gott dem Yusef seiner Simche, wenn Tzadikim kommen on.
Oh, when the saints
go
marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in.
And that is the perfect note to say goodbye on. Thank you all so much for being with us. The event this Sunday at 2 at the Museum of Jewish Heritage in Battery Park.
Thank you for having us.
Bryna, Tony, Lisa, thank you.
Thank you so much.
And we will be right back with more of News 4 at 7. Up next, more music, this time from Emilio and Gloria Estefan. We'll take you inside their new Broadway show when we come back.